F1 caused that frenzy all day at City Hall, but how much excitement is F1 causing around town? Well, it's been 4 years, you remember, since there's been a race on American soil, and Chris Sadeghi is live where that new track is taking shape right now. Chris, it seems most fans out there, they're really not sure exactly what would be coming here to Austin.
Well, that's exactly right, Leslie. Out here in East Austin, the ground is being moved, all while City Hall still continues to debate whether or not it's going to be worth it. Needless to say, people in Austin do have their own opinions, and one of the biggest race fans out there has an opinion that might surprise you.
No fries. Okay. We'll see you in about 7 minutes.
In downtown Austin, Steve McDermott sits in a nice spot at the convention center, but he knows about 10 miles away, opportunity awaits.
Been out down there twice to find a spot, right on the main road going to the track.
That's the businessman talking, but once lunch is served, Steve is a race fan.
Anytime I follow racing, I love watching Le Mans, Indy, all the different forms.
And F1 in Austin is the perfect recipe.
And I think it's a great fit.
But one of his customers thinks differently.
I think bike races in Austin go together, but F1, not so much.
Stephen McDonald lives in Austin, and he's watched F1 on television before, but says the combo isn't exactly burgers and fries.
I enjoy them, but it's not part of an American culture as much as it is a European culture.
And believe it or not, an editor at the country's largest racing magazine agrees. Auto Week's Dutch Mandel recently published a letter to the Austin City Council telling them that Formula One would be a mistake, and that as a fan of F1 and Austin, he doesn't want to see the city hurt the same way Indianapolis was for 8 troubled years before F1 left in 2007. Whether excited or indifferent, people we talked to had one thing in common: they couldn't name a single F1 driver.
None. Zero. Yeah, absolutely none.
And getting to meet them could mean an expensive welcome mat. And right now we want to know your opinion on KXAN.com. If you go there now, you can tell us what you think about this F1 track. You can vote in our online poll, and you can also read that open letter to the Austin City Council that was printed in Auto Week magazine. For now, we're live on the east side. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.